What's up, everybody? Welcome to part three of Building Automations Live, how to create analytics for your clay tables. So far, we have created a Google Sheets document that is going to store all of our clay table analytics. We've got a different section of the table that's going to allow us to grab every single table from our workspace so that we can automate everything into the full package essentially. And then we've already created the first batch of automations, which this one is simply um, inputting the clay table fields. And so this is one clay table field. If we had a different clay table, it would have different fields with different IDs and different things like that. We use that information in the second automation right here, where we are referencing those specific fields. We bring those back up again, and then using those fields, we are then going to start adding the numbers to them. And so if we go into clay, each of these clay tables are going to have different things going on. And so, for example, one of these columns over here mentions that we do not have enough credits to perform this action. Another one over here has found some emails, it has not found some emails, and this one over here has got other things going on. This same thing, right? And so from one dashboard, we're able to see which data provider is finding us the most emails. We're able to see which workspaces we need to come into to make some changes to. For example, my Prospio key does not have any credits. So what I might need to do in this particular clay table is switch it to the Clay Prospio API key. But normally I wouldn't be notified for that, nor would I have the analytics to know which table needs my attention. And so this is going to help us accomplish that. And so let's dive into where we are at. So far, we are getting all of the analytics, and we are getting all of those analytics in a JSON format that looks something like this. And then using that JSON format, we're using a text parser to find specific values within the JSON format. And so, for example, we go into the clay table over here. We've got an ID of a column. We come in here, we control F, we've got that column over here. And when we scroll down a little bit more, we are able to start referencing that table. So we've got Pavan over here. When we go into the clay table, we can see that Pavan has been found, right? And then we try again. As you can see, no email found. We try again, error, run condition not met. And when we go back here, Pavan found, no email found, run condition not met. And when we go back again, right, let's do this again, run condition not met, run condition not met. And according to this, we're going to get no email found, and then we're going to get run condition not met. Boom, no email found, run condition not met, 1, 2 emails. So all of this is working perfectly. Now all we need to do is basically grab all of this data into one succinct manner and basically output it into the Google Sheets file. So all of this is looking great. Now we want to parse it into an actual JSON format that we can leverage like this, right? So that we can leverage it to add it to the clay tables. So let me catch you up on part two, the last step that we're on. It's this right here. So some of these, right, like column ID, some of these are going to have values. So we go data, value. Some of these are going to have values. So as you can see, F over here has value and then metadata and then status, right? Same as this, same as this. But some of these are not going to have that information. Like for example, this right here goes from the actual thing straight into metadata, straight into status. Oh, am I an idiot or what? I just figured it out. I just figured it out. Um, cool, because what we did in this one, we added a column ID. Wait a minute, this is still going to give me some errors. We added a column ID. So in addition to this, we added a column ID, and the column ID is going to have this information. And by the way, while we are doing all of these things, um, I might be able to show it here. Yeah, I will be able to show it here. Is because when we get the cells have the ID inside here. So as you can see, we've got the ID, and then inside those IDs, there's different things going on. And so the problem that we're going to run into is if we want to create, um, if we want to create like something to work with, we can put and we find the ID, which would be in this section over here. So the cell, we can find this ID right here, which that's not how it normally looks. It normally just looks like this, which is that. But I think you get the point. But what's going to happen is because of the way that the data is formatted, we're not actually able to do this if this ID equals to this ID, because this is actually empty, right? Actually, no, this is an array. So, but normally it would actually be empty. So what we need to do is turn this to look something like this, where it's ID. And then the ID has the data of this. That's how we're going to be able to map all of those together. Okay. So we've got column ID, and that's for the value. And then now we need to do the same thing. But instead of that, is it always status though? Is it always status when it says metadata? Right? Like when it says metadata, that's what I'm wondering. And also, okay, good. So when it says metadata, it's always followed by status, it looks like. Always. Okay. Okay, so this is good. This is good. Because we go back over here. We go back over here. We've got the data with the records, and the records are going to give us cells, and these cells are going to have different things. So when it says value, it's like this. When it says metadata, it's like this. Okay, so that's good. So now we basically just need to use ChatGPT. So the same prompt that we used before, we're just gonna do this. We're gonna copy this same prompt because we don't need to do anything fancy. By the way, this stuff was covered in part two. I'm not gonna really like go dive too deep into this. So using EMCS script pattern 4, and then let's actually just grab what we had here. So metadata. So we need to replace this. I did something fancy last time. Is that the right one though? Because last time I did something fancy. I asked for it. No, this is right. Wait, yeah, I think this would be right. Um, okay. So we basically need to clone this. Metadata. Yeah, like you see, that's different. Or it does. Yeah. Right, it's different. But we've already got this, so we don't actually need to do anything fancy. We could just grab this. Like, obviously, it's giving me the wrong thing. Metadata and then status, and so we want to basically grab this and then metadata. So we wanna new value. Is that right? Yeah. I don't need to take the column. So we can grab this, add the column ID, add the column ID, add metadata, status. So column ID, metadata, status. Now, the reason why this is not going to work is beyond me, but there's going to be a reason. And the text is going to be this. Okay. So a font tone. Anyways, metadata. So when we look at this, now we have the column ID, right? ChatGPT seems to be taking these prompts, man. It seems to be normally it tells me like, oh, this is too long. I'm useless. But right now it seems to be doing a great job. So let's grab all of this. And then let's ask ChatGPT what's wrong with this JSON format? Like what's wrong? Because it's gonna give me an error. And I'm not gonna know what the error is. But ChatGPT will, and it will tell me what I did wrong. Okay. But in case it doesn't, let's run it and let's see if we could get it right. So this is gonna be the text. And then boom. Run anyway. Boom. Source is not valid. Mm. Message too long. I figured. All right. So we've got this. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think I figured it out. Why the hell is the ID by itself? Chilling, hanging out, doing nothing. This is called cells, and the ID is chilling. It's hanging out. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. Ooh, my eyes are starting to not like this light. It's a lot of light. What does it look like? Um, Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay. This is gonna be a lot better for my eyes. Okay. So yeah, we were just searching up for this over here. This is what I this no, this came from before, right? But it says metadata. Sorry. We go down, 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 down. So this looks to work. The only problem, you know what this might be? I think I know what it might be. I think I know what it might be. It's because status, metadata, you go inside here. This would normally, let's put the actual real data, run anyway. This would normally, metadata, sorry, no, cells. Metadata is a name. So this should be inside the status. This should be within the status, not on the metadata section. Oh my god, there you go. There you go. So column ID, this does not need to mess with the metadata. Leave the metadata, and then this needs to come over here, and then make that a comma. And then let's figure out if I did the same mistake here. Let's find out. Um, yeah, actually, see, I think this is gonna work. I think this is actually going to work, but I think what we're gonna have trouble with is the other one, right? So if I do this, I think this is gonna work. But I just want to confirm that it is gonna work before we start working on this one over here. Right, so this works. And when we check inside this, the cells, we're gonna have metadata and oh man, I feel good, man. I feel good. But now we need to do that for the ones that have value. So value, metadata, and then there we need to check for the column ID. Okay. So it's just a text expression. We basically I got it. 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 So we wanna go back, regex pattern, value. Right. Ha 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 ha. How the hell do you do that? Because I want to find, and I'll show you in a second over here, right? I want to find what is the pattern. right? We want to find, so when you go value, I don't actually want the value. God, there's a lot of values. Okay, let's see if this might work. Okay, so there you go. So I don't actually want to see like Pavan or no profile found. I just want to find success. I want to see the metadata. And so we basically need to find this and then skip the value and then go straight to the metadata. But I don't know how to do that. um, right, because this is not really scalable. Like this is valid email, which is great, but this is a person's name, which yeah, that's gonna complicate it for us. Yeah, and when we go back over here, unlink, relink this. This is currently searching for the value, adding the column ID, doing all of that stuff. And then we run it. Actually, no, let's not do that. Let us add this text over here. It's giving us an error because of the way that this is formatted. So let's actually do this again and let's see what the value looks like. Which actually no, I'm not understanding. Because the cells are actually like I'm not understanding why it gives us an error. Am I making any mistakes with this? Oh, you know what? I am making a mistake with this. Holy moly! This is what I hate about JSON format. It was this whole time. God damn! We don't have a freaking quotation mark. I was wondering, like, what am I doing wrong? It's a quotation mark, and y'all are watching this live. So I'm sorry. I will most likely have to come back and do all of that stuff. Because I don't think it's going to be scalable to do it like that. You know what I mean? Um, so we will most likely have to do that. But right here, we're gonna have taken several leaps forward, man. Several. Like this is awesome, dude. So let's open this. We've got the cells, and with each of these cells, we've got metadata, and this is going to have a column ID with a status. And with this is going to have whoa, whoa, whoa. Something's weird. Is this how they all looked before? Okay, so we've got the column ID. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I kind of want to move that column ID into the metadata section. We will figure that out later. So now we need to do a numeric aggregator. Holy shit, man, I can't do this. This is a lot of work. Like, do people really want analytics this much? Hey, bro, nobody asked me to make this. Nobody asked me to make this. I chose to make this. But I'm like, nobody's gonna build this. This is crazy. Um, okay, so we've got the metadata, we've got the column ID. We want to do account. So an aggregator, numeric aggregator, and the source module. That's so funny. It's gonna be the JSON. Yeah, I do not recommend anyone build this. I don't. I do this stuff for the skills to learn how to do these things because now I know how all of this stuff works. I know how the text parsers work. Like I do it to learn, but like I don't know, man. Like this seems like so much work for not necessarily like the most amount of impact. There's definitely going to be things that are better for businesses. Like for me, I create a video. I'm actually creating 4 videos. I'm creating 3 parts for this, a 10-minute video for tomorrow. That video is going to be shared across LinkedIn and YouTube. I'm also learning these skills. So there's actually like benefits for me to do this more than just the actual practical application of having the analytics. But for most people, I do not recommend this. Saying it on the record. For any of you newbies who reach out to me saying, "Oh my god, I want to build that," I'm like, "No, don't do it." Okay, let's get to it. We want to find. So we want to count. Oh my god. So fields. What am I looking for, dude? I'm not even on the right one. My brain is shutting off right now. I need to be in cells right now. Uh mm, okay. I'm realizing that this is not even as simple as what I just showed you guys. I need to restructure the way that the entire JSON file is to make it actionable for us. Because having the column ID, but the column ID is still linked inside this thing. The column ID is still linked inside this thing. And honestly, I think there's ways to bypass that. Because if I do this, it's going to be an array. So the column ID never actually mattered to begin with. That being said, god damn, dude. God damn it. We're gonna have to restructure this again. Again. That's crazy, dude. So value. So watch the metrics of the video go down all the way. The moment I mentioned that this is a horrible idea to build. Um, okay. So I figured it out. I think this is what it needs to be. We're gonna unlink these, move these up. And then we're going to Right, 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 right. Yeah, so I basically just need to reduplicate these. So both of these, but we're gonna do some changes. Gonna do some changes to this. So instead of adding a column ID at the end, though I'm not even sure this is gonna work because the way it's actually structured is quite weird, but I do want to give it a shot. So doing column ID and then putting this right here with the value at the end. We don't need to put a quotation mark at the beginning. Okay, and let's do that again for this. So metadata status, we don't need a quotation mark at the beginning. And then the metadata status. So it says metadata status. Okay. All right. And it's not working. Let's see what is wrong. So cells, metadata, you know what I think it would be useful? It's just a JSON at the beginning over here that grabs the data. Right, just so that we see what we're actually working with. Doesn't need to do anything fancy. We just need to see the records. So what I just tried to do, right, because it's an array, how are normal tables, like this table, how is this structured? So that we see, like icon, that doesn't have anything. This doesn't have anything. So if there's like an array of things, so fields doesn't have anything, one doesn't have anything. All right. I have a few ideas, but first of all, let's figure out how we're gonna So how we're gonna get the analytics? I'm getting tired. If you can't tell, how we're gonna get the analytics is using. We need to iterate through every single one of these. What if I were to use an array aggregator and then attempt to aggregate through this parse JSON? This is not simple. What the fuck am I worrying about with the value? We don't we don't even need the value. We can get rid of that. We don't need that shit. I'm an idiot. What the what the hell? All right. Well, what the hell? I figured it out. I'm gonna be quiet for a little bit. I'm just gonna bring it right back. Mm, yeah, we don't need that. God damn. We've got 15 minutes. I will pause the video and we'll be back so that we don't have to make another part of this. Well, I think I figured it out. What we are using instead this time around is a text parser. And we've inputted this over here. And so we're basically just searching for, the rejects for success, the rejects for run condition not met, that type of stuff. Um, In fact, let me show you what this looks like in action. We go to data over here, and then we search for metadata. We've got run condition not met, success. Right, these are the main ones. Error, run condition not met. To be honest, there's so many things that we can do, but I think we're gonna end it here for now. And so using that, we are currently checking for KIS, right? So this is work email number 4, validate, and it came up with 0. Is that accurate? And why do we have this twice? It said that there was 0. Um, Anyways, let's do this again. Let's actually add the Google Sheets, And let's do 3 columns, 3 number of rows. And let's do this again. So let's run once. All of them came back as 0 for metadata success. They all said that they failed. So this one has 24 that failed. This one has 12 that failed. Run condition not met. And then this one has 0, but none of them have success, right? But I think this is the way. So we basically just need to figure out like what's happening to make these ones not work. So let's search for this over here. Let's go to the analytics, the data. We're looking at the data all the way down. It's because this has a value. So it's because this has a value. So it actually needs to be it needs to actually show like value. So instead of metadata, because none of these showed up as success. Let's do everything actually. How about that? Let's do everything. Let's not limit the rows because I think, oh, these ones are showing up. These ones are showing some stuff. 0, 0, 0. I think it was in the middle. This one says 1. What does that even mean though? The one that it came through. Status, success, metadata. You know what? I think we're gonna go with this one. Holy fucking shit. Literally. Holy fucking shit. This is ridiculous. But I think we might actually have something. So instead of success. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't know you could do that. I've been using Make for how long and I didn't know you could do this? Crazy. What the hell? Shit, I think this might actually work. I think this might actually work. Oh my god, is this gonna work? Let's save this. I have not saved this whole time. Um, Meaning I would have actually lost everything if we ran into an error. Did this work? Did this work? We got 38, 36. This got 1. This got 12. This got 25. Bro, 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 bro. 0. I think this works. I think this might work. I think this might work. I hope it works because I want to go to sleep. But I have to film another video. I have to film another video showing people in 10 minutes, oh, hey, what's going on, guys? Here's how to create an analytics dashboard in Clay. And it took us like 4 or 5 hours to create. Um, um, what am I looking for? I'm lost. I'm excited too, right? Because so we need to update row, update a row. Bro. Let's get it. Why am I lost? It's Clay table analytics. Clay table analytics. Sheet name is sheet 1. Row number is going to be. Nah, we gotta map this stuff, huh? What the hell's going on? This is not the right one. This is not the right one. update a row. But why is it being all weird and stuff? What did I do? Yeah, I did update a row. How do you map it? I'm tired, if you could tell, if you couldn't tell. Normally, I would not make this type of mistake, but I am tired. I want to go to sleep. Um, so uh, let's give these names. So this is going to be called success. Success is going to be called error. Error. Boom, boom, boom. And then from here, we're going to put the error. That didn't even help. Okay, so 41 is success. So 41 is success. And then error is 24. Please tell me this is it. Are we done, guys? Are we done? Are we done, guys? 24, 1, 12, 12. Well, it shouldn't be 12, 12 because it should have another one. Run condition not met. Anyways, let us do everything. Let us do all of these. Let us do all 24 of these. Let us do all 24 of these. Maximum 0, 0. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do all of these. And then we're going to double check the work. So 11, 14, 21, 4, 5, 14, 0, 25, 25, 25, 0, 19. We got all of these things. So let's figure out find work email 5. It says there was 0 success, 25 failures. 0 success. Let's find work email 2. Work email 2. It says that it's 12, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you know what? You know what? I gotcha. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It works. Guys, it works. The reason why this is working in the way that it's working is because our formula simply looks for a value, right? So it simply looks for a value. Holy moly, dude. And like as you could see, this got a value of something, but if there's no email found, right? It says no email. So it's a success. Dude. 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 Oh, I'm excited. All right. Um um total rows. What is the total rows? The total rows is going to be the total number of people. So initial records. Do we have like a thing that just says like, bro, you got 25 records? And why the hell would it be here anyways? That's dumb. Error success. Now the only question is why do we got 12 and 12? So it's like, how many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, missing input. Missing input. So this never even ran. Holy shit. I'm a genius. I'm gonna look like a genius, but I'm not. Like, bro, y'all just saw 3, 4, 5 hours worth of uh building these things. And I messed up many times. It just But next time, like boom, 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 I'm gonna build this thing in like 2 minutes, and people are gonna be like, "Holy shit, bro, you're so good at automations." But I'm like, no, I'm not. I just spend a lot of time doing these things. Um, Holy shit, we got the analytics. All right, let's actually check one last thing. Oh, let's see how it goes live. We've got full name over here, 25 records. Let us change the full name. Let's delete some of these records, right? Is this a formula? It is. Okay, what does it say for last name? 25 records? Let's delete that. What the hell? Oh, it's because they're coming from this. Um, okay, anyways, let's find out company domain. That's 24. Company domain. Holy shit, bro. Yeah, this is lit. Ooh, 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 ooh. Run condition, not map. Um, Anyways, let's actually do something else. Let's just get prepared for this video, and then let's create this video right away. So I'm gonna actually do this, and then I'm gonna do data, and the data is going to be insert chart, and we don't actually want all of these things, right? And I don't want it to be like a weird chart like that. I want it to be like this. Woo! I like that looks amazing. I'm so proud of myself. I'm proud of myself. That looks amazing. Hey. Damn. Let's go ahead and raise this. Ugh. So that it's easy to see everything. Oh my god. Hey man, y'all tune in for tomorrow's video. 10 minutes walking through all these things. Hey, what's up, guys? Here's how to create a clay dashboard that took me 5 hours to make in 10 minutes. Good luck. Good luck. Cause I don't recommend doing this. But now that I've done it and I'm here, I'm like, I'm actually proud of myself. Anyways, that's the video. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I hope this video was helpful.